Bless your face.
Chill
Welcome back
with
to the
that.
Off the Gourd podcast,
Bro, I was straight up not ready.
episode 36.
You say episode 36. But at the time of recording this, we have not uploaded the last two. Is 35 even Ed?
No.
To be
Halfway to
fair, I
72.
started, to be fair, yesterday, it was either yesterday or Tuesday, I started to, like, listen to episode 34 to, like, figure out what we were talking about so I could, like, write the title and, like, description. And then I had to go do something and I just forgot, so.
Nice.
As it happens.
Anyways, so we had a lot of that happen. I don't know, has it been 2 weeks?
It has.
At least.
I don't know. Pull up a topic. Someone pull up a topic that happened.
You're the one looking at your computer.
Yeah, but I gotta choose a track to race
We
on.
can start with that Snyder speculation.
No, there's no speculation.
No speculation?
It got
Doesn't
revealed
exist.
because we didn't have a podcast in between.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that stupid SnyderCon stuff that
Yeah.
I just think is funny.
Man.
So go ahead.
I was rewatching. Oh, actually, rewatching is a lie. I've only ever seen the end of it before, but I watched Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice today. Bro, I don't know. A lot of the Snyder movies just kind of feel like an incoherent slog to me.
Let's
Like-
go. If Snyder has a million haters, I am one of them. If he has 10 haters, I am one of them. If he has one hater, it is me. If he has 0 haters, I am dead.
But, yeah.
Tell me you don't like a good incoherent slog, bro?
Bro,
No. I actually did like Zach's his the Snyder cut.
The Justice League? That was good.
I liked the Snyder cut, and I have my issues with Man of Steel, but I think it's a pretty decent movie.
I've got a confession to make.
Oh no.
I
This
pretty
man's a-
thoroughly enjoy all 3 of Snyder's DC movies.
No, you don't.
Do I?
I
Oh,
will
the
give
race
you-
started. I think that they're like good. I don't know. I think they're like entertaining.
Do I think they're
Elseworld
good?
type movies. I don't think they're like what the DC mainline like cinematic universe should be. But I enjoy them. I think they're fun for what they are. I really like Batman v Superman. And
No,
Man of
that is
Steel
the one I
Man
don't-
of Steel,
dark
I'll
and
give you Man of Steel and
fun.
Justice League, but not Batman Superman.
There's
Yeah,
some
no.
stuff that I like in Batman v Superman, but like
I hate
Oh.
the whole movie, bro. I'm
I
not
think
gonna lie.
Eisenberg's Lex Luthor
Did you watch the
is
extended
great.
cut?
Yeah, I did.
F it
that's
on
the one that's
Blu-ray,
supposed to be
bro.
better. No, I like. There's some stuff that I do like. I think one of my favorite scenes is when Batman and Superman are fighting, and like Batman's punching Superman in the
Yellow
face,
Toe.
and then like you see the yellow toe.
I'm in a loop. I cannot stop.
Oh, I'm in third.
But Batman and
Alright.
Superman are fighting, and you can like see that the kryptonite's starting to wear off, and like
Yeah.
Superman's face just starts. Let's go up here because I think we're on a fork in the road. But like he starts punching, like he's punching Superman, and like Superman's clearly like you can tell he's getting punched, but then like the kryptonite starts to wear off, and Batman's just punching him in the face, and he's just not flinching at all, and he just like kind of
Yes.
looks at him like that's a great moment. But like, come on, Martha.
Bro, it just wasn't all that motivating. I don't know.
It is kind of goofy that like in the like larger DC canon that both Batman and Superman's mom's names are Martha. I guess they were just kind of
Goofy, mom name.
that must have just been like a popular name in the 30s or something. Moms named Martha were really big in the 30s. But yeah, I don't know. The jar of piss.
Grandma's peach tea, baby.
What do do you like that Lex Luthor?
Yes. I think Jesse Eisenberg
Yes.
is great as Lex Luthor.
I don't know. I think he could have been. But
He's a weird and eccentric. I feel like
He's
he was
too weird.
ahead of what Elon Musk actually became.
yeah, but I feel like that's not like... I don't know. I always felt like Lex Luthor always has a bit of like... I don't know. He's
Cunning evil billionaire rather than eccentric. Odd.
He's not like yeah, like Lex Luthor isn't like odd or like goofy and
That's
like
why I
weird.
see it.
He's
I look
like
at the whole
Deceptive.
Snyderverse is like an interpretation of the DC universe, not what the DC
He's like-
universe
he's
should
like-
be, but it is interesting what he did.
he kind of acts like a cross between. Oh my god, who was that?
It just fucking died.
He kind of is like a cross between like the Joker and Lex Luthor, like the way that he
Yeah.
acts. Like he is completely unhinged, but he's smartly unhinged. So it's kind of like a. I don't know. I just think Snyder fans are crazy. Back to the whole thing that started this. We can get. We'll get back to Sam liking BVS. That's not something that's going to be let go so easily.
Yeah, no.
I thoroughly enjoy it.
But like, I just don't. Snyder fans are just like they just need to give up. I was, they do. They just need to give up. I was looking on at tweets by Snyder fans. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. Just looking at.
You don't really want them to give up, bro. They provide so much.
Yeah,
entertainment
you're
for
right.
you.
It is entertaining. But I saw someone saying like, I will not accept if the Snyderverse is concluded through like a comic or something. I will not accept that. Like, give me live action or give me nothing.
All right. Nothing it
Like,
is.
okay. No, bro. Didn't you see the statue?
Is that not just the exact statue that was used in
No,
the...
it actually is different.
Okay. Hey, maybe they're onto something.
I mean, they're reaching, but like, I'll give them that. Listen, if this was Black Ops 3 and Treyarch released a picture like that, we would totally be saying the same thing. We'd be like, look,
Zack Snyder is
they're
not
different.
Treyarch, though.
Okay, but to the Snyder fans, he's Jason Blundell, bro.
True.
Like if Jason Blundell tweeted a picture of like like say this is like pre-Zombie Chronicles, Pre-Zombie Chronicles. All right, he releases a picture of some statue in Zombies, and it's got 3 fingers down and 2 up. You know damn well people would be like, "Oh, no way! Look, there's 5 fingers. We just DLC 3 just released. DLC 5 is
True.
coming out. We're getting DLC 5." You know damn well we'd be doing the same thing.
We'd be freaking out like that.
But no, Snyder fans are crazy.
I think he's
Oh,
like
God.
purposefully fucking with them. He's gotta be.
Oh,
With
bro,
that,
no,
like,
that would be mean.
Transmission incoming. I mean, he knew he was baiting with that. Obviously, like, it's, he should have just come out and said, "Hey, yeah, we're having a Snyder Con. I'm having an ego fest."
Well, this is the second Snyder Con, isn't it?
It is.
Like this isn't the first one, I don't think.
Oh, that's wild. Wild that. That's
So
a
why
thing
didn't
at all.
people? Why didn't people? Yeah, well, I mean, look
Because
at their fan base.
He preyed on his fans with the whole like dark side
Yeah, but
transmission.
that's not how they
thing.
see it.
Yeah, because they're not
Any
they're not all there, Pierce.
any yeah, but this is the thing: is any announcement from them or from like any announcement that's Zack Snyder related is fucking being like they are fucking eating that shit up. It does not matter if like they can't get let down. I guess unless it's a comic book. I
They're
guess
the QAnon people of pop culture.
they are, bro. Dude. They are like their relationship is like the same relationship as Republicans to Trump. Like their relationship with Zack Snyder, it is. You know it is,
You're not wrong with how they act.
and that's
online,
how
bro.
sad it is. I don't know if that's talking. I don't know if that's talking down more towards Snyder fans or more towards Trump fans. that like they look at a political figure like online like online people do to a director they really like.
Says a lot about both groups.
Sam, I'm looking through the topics and I gotta know what your thoughts are on this. Car running over things live streams.
Okay.
Are you talking about like the ones where it's like
It's exactly
like a close up of the wheel?
Yes, close up of a wheel running over various things. Now, like, there's an autism meta to YouTube, I've learned, and like it seems like, we
That's
have a
social
lot
media. That's the internet, bro.
Well, like, okay, but it's very like specifically. There are a couple like brand like types of videos that really seem to capture a lot of the kiddos that in the center that we care for, and one
I get where
of
you're going.
those is the cars running over things live stream. Others are like kids cartoons, but like slowed down, reversed, like deep fried. It's really like terrifying. But like so I pull up. We have a computer room at the center, and we get these recommended videos, and the car running over things videos. They're just like peculiar, and I don't know what's going on with them.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, so
Yeah.
I have one pulled up here.
I get him.
So, I mean, the videos themselves, I understand. It's not that. I could sit there, me and the kiddo will be sitting there just like staring at it together. It is satisfying to a degree. One thing that pisses me off though, all of them put at the bottom, all of items are expired, out of date. But they'll be running over toys and shit too. Like they're just clearly saying that so that people don't like call them.
You're
wasteful.
wasting stuff.
But those things are definitely not expired. They are wasting things.
Okay, but what if the toys are broken? What if they got those toys from the trash?
They'll have the toy working, and then they'll run over it to break it.
What if I just got disconnected.
I got disconnected.
What
got
if
disconnected.
but what if their kid didn't want that toy?
I mean, valid.
I mean, but like some kid's
You
gonna
can
want
donate
that toy.
Okay, but what if that was a toy that was at Goodwill for like the past 2 years that no one was clearly no one was buying it?
You know what? You're right. Anyways. Okay, so they aren't wasteful, but they do have weird ass titles. So I pulled up one of such live streams right now, and 1.58 million subscribers. So a lot of traffic on this channel.
Yeah.
It's a live stream, so it's not it's not just an hour compilation. It's always going, and it's obviously not live. It's just like clips played over and over. But the title of this live stream: Choose the right mystery drink bottle with elephant mammoth, gorilla cow, hippo, max level long legs.
Yeah,
What the
let's
fuck?
go,
Max level long legs.
bro. I'm definitely going with the max level long leg gorilla.
And I just want to get to the bottom of this. The chat isn't popping off right now, but when it is at the center, it's usually just like Arabic accounts sending single letters,
What the fuck?
English letters.
Sam,
So
I
they'll just-
invited you.
They'll just one guy will send an H, and then someone else will send a G.
You gotta
they
keep
spell
that.
shit
You
out.
gotta keep that chat
maybe it's an engagement thing to put them to the top of the, make sure that they're the top stream. But it's
yeah.
all just a weird, like, it's clearly this title, they're just trying to hit the algorithm of, children looking up any of these, I guess, popular tags. I don't know, just like, it's just another weird footnote in the whole, like, strange universe that is YouTube Kids. And just these people who do these streams and repost videos and create just the weirdest content to, draw on kids for hours and make sure that, they're at the top of the search engine. I don't know. Just weird shit. And then, like Bubble Guppies played in reverse, slowed down.
So I've never heard of that.
That's fucked, bro.
So you get to witness firsthand the whole like YouTube Kids pipeline.
Yeah.
That like that we always hear, like Spider-Man Elsa stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's fascinating. And yeah, a lot of them aren't into like the, this storyline type ones with, like Spider-Man and Elsa get pregnant, but then Spider-Man, beats up his dad. And it's like, it's more like sensory videos like this, or
Like
or I
soap
guess
cutting.
like the like with the Bubble Guppies, it's just, I don't know, like just that type of noise must be stimulating.
And that sight, the deep fried, like,
Yeah.
Do they ever get like Family Guy clips and like Subway Surfers and
There is a kid that likes to watch
that's
Subway Surfers, or he doesn't.
that's
He doesn't-
the-
he plays Subway
that's
Surfers.
the autism meta on TikTok at least is like Family Guy, Subway Surfers, soap cutting.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Like, I'd love to do to like, I don't know. It's made me like interested, and there's not much out there, but like research in like autism and media consumption, like what type of media is alluring to them, and like, because there's also a number of kids in the center that all, it's cool, it's interesting to see where their interests overlap, because then you wonder if there's some kind of pattern, or like what about that is alluring. But the weirdest one by far, and a lot of these kids are into it, are just various logos and like particularly movie studio like intros. So think like the 20th Century Fox, where they have the searchlights and it plays the drum roll and then the like bum ba bum. Like there are a handful of kids that will just that will watch those over and over again. They'll know every era of the like Fox,
Yo.
I don't even know what you'd call it, like
Theme, intro,
theme,
Yeah, it's an intro.
that play at the beginning of movies. It's just fascinating. I don't know, a lot of stuff like that going on.
Me with Marvel intros. Well, you see, they started this one in the MCU. Well, this one actually didn't start until Phase 3. When's Marvel getting a new intro? When's the new MCU intro dropping?
I
True, it's
miss
been a
when it
minute.
was like the comic book one,
I like the new one.
I
Like,
did too.
it's like a nice evolution. I just think they got to get a new. They got to like spice it up a bit. Because you start off,
Characters.
because you start off the thing, and the first people to pop up's like Iron Man, dead. Captain America, Black Widow,
Old.
Black Panther.
Hawkeye.
He's at the end.
How was I ever supposed to hit this jump, bro?
I don't know. Mine's telling me to respawn. Oh, I got it.
Dude, I'm going crazy.
We're playing Hot Wheels right now.
Yeah, I thought I was soft locked there for a minute.
We're in my basement and we're setting up a twack.
Fuck yeah.
All right, what else happened? I
Um,
can't look at the topics. I'm racing, so I'm trying to think.
I had a crazy bathroom experience.
Oh yeah, you were
Yeah.
saying about the nightmare bathroom.
Yeah. So I think it was yesterday. Yesterday morning, I go to work. I go into the bathroom to take my usual work poop, and just a large dead roach in the stall. And I was
Nice.
like, I'm not pooping here. And so I went to like a bathroom that's like further down the hall to go poop. Around lunchtime, I go in again just to go into and I like checked the stall to see if the roach was still there. Roach is gone,
Uh-oh.
but there's no toilet paper.
I was hoping for like dead rat though.
The roach took the paper, bro.
Yeah. And then around the time I was going to leave, I go back in there just to see if anything else is weird. And someone had taken out the paper towel from like the automated paper towel dispenser and put it into the stall so that people could use it as toilet paper.
Oh,
Yikes. Ouchie.
That toilet was clogged with paper towel.
naturally.
Yeah. And as I was checking that out, the like motion sensing hand sink sink just turns on. It starts going. And then like as soon as that turns on, the paper towel dispenser makes a weird noise and no one was around to turn it on either. So I'm just like, I'm getting the fuck out of this bathroom.
Bro, work bathroom is haunted.
Cursed work bathroom.
Cursed bathroom, bro. Also, what the fuck happened with that track?
What do you
I
mean?
kept respawning at a point where it tells me I was going the wrong way and I couldn't figure out a way out.
Sucks
You're
to be
supposed
you, bro.
drop under. If it's the
I got
corner
soft
thing
lock.
to go right.
All right, let's look at these topics. What else did we write? Tom Cruise loves the Flash.
Tom Cruise does love the
Is that-
Flash.
Is that just viral marketing? What is going on with that?
I don't know, bro. He loves the Flash. He wanted to see it so bad, and then he got to see it, and he called the director, and he was like, "This is what people need right now."
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't buy it. I'm too cynical. I'm like, nah. Zaslav just tossed him
No.
like $100,000 to say that this is what the cinema needs right now.
Nah, bro. That's one of those things that's so crazy. It has to like.
The world needs
It just
Ezra
makes
Miller
it just
Flash.
makes sense. It just makes sense, bro.
It's too hyped
I
up
don't-
now. I think the Flash will be mid.
You think
sure
it's-
now.
I don't think so, bro. They're showing that movie. They're premiering that movie 2 months early.
Crazy.
They wouldn't do that if they didn't have faith in it. Think about how little we heard about Shazam,
True.
and
It
like
was decent.
I think they're just hyping it up so much just because it's Ezra. I think they do have a really good movie, but it's got Ezra Miller attached to it, so they really gotta like be like, nah, listen, we
really
understand it's got Ezra Miller, but like, it's really good. You guys should see it. I understand there's some baggage, but like, come on.
The fact that he has just gone off the rails, bro.
Also, like, shouldn't this movie have technically been part of the Snyderverse?
Yes.
Why are they hating on it? This is the Snyderverse?
It is, right?
Yeah.
Not to them, bro.
Zack
I
Snyder-
just hope
Snyder's no
that we
longer
get a
in charge.
good. I just hope that we get a. If they're sticking with Barry Allen in the next one, I hope that he's actually Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Because Ezra Miller's Flash is borderline Wally West. I love Wally, but if you're gonna make him Wally, make him Wally. Oh, you guys want to do a? Oh shit! I just got disconnected. Do you guys want to do a mystery machine race?
Sure.
I want to get mysterious.
Yeah, like, I invited you guys. If you're gonna do the Flash, make it
The
like
Flash.
who it is, and none of this fucking dark Flash shit. We better get some like reverse Flash in the new DCU. Even if this movie is fantastic, I'm still gonna be a hater of that whole dark Flash bit, and not be in reverse Flash.
I mean, fair though. Reverse Flash is literally like the classic. Like that is Flash's enemy.
I'm just hoping for some I don't know. I'm just hoping it's good.
Eobard Thawne.
All right. So Tom Cruise loves the Flash.
Oh wait, I don't have
So-
the mystery machine.
So we kind of got into it a bit, and I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. All right. So we were talking about scooping ice cream with a scoop versus a spoon. Now, I was not saying that a scoop is not efficient and not good. That's literally what it's made for. Of course, a scoop is going to be good, but like
Okay.
a spoon gets the job done just as fine. And when I'm high and
Okay.
it's 3 in the morning,
had-
bro, I do not want to make more dishes.
I had this discussion with my coworkers. I don't think it had originated in the group chat, right? Or no, it
You no, it did, but it sounded like you had come into it with some prior like, because you were like, "Do y'all be using scoops?"
Oh no, yeah, I was talking about it at work. So
Ethan, get that mystery machine,
God,
boy.
a couple weeks ago,
I do not have it.
You should. It should have
You
came with your
should.
game.
came free with your fucking Xbox.
Alright, hold up. You might have to re-invite me here in a second. I do not have it. So
Do you not get
So
any
a
of the
couple weeks
DLC?
ago, at this point, okay.
Alright, go for it, Jackson.
Okay, a couple weeks ago at this point, I got ice cream as a treat, and I brought it home, completely forgot that I do not have an ice cream scoop. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I got out of one of my big spoons, and I scooped that shit out, and it hurt. Because, like, the end of the spoon is just, like, cornered. It's not, like, rounded at all, so it's sharp. And I was hitting that shit, and it hurt. But it was also, like,
How are you holding it?
it's not a big spoon. Like, the
You
end
weren't,
of
like,
was
holding it, like-
reaching the back of my hand.
Damn, bro, that's the smallest spoon. If you're
It's
holding it
small.
like this and it's like taking up the whole thing.
Yeah. And so the ice cream itself, it was like the Meyer brand. I forget what it's called, but it was chocolate and peanut butter. And so it's like chocolate ice cream with like peanut butter swirl. It fucking slaps. But it was very hard. So like obviously, you know, cold metal spoon digging out hard ice cream isn't going to go well. So a scoop would have been better. And I was talking about it with my coworkers, and they were all just like, just use, like, the spoon should have been good enough. What are you talking about? And I was like, do you guys not normally use scoops? And, like, 2 of them said no, and 1 of them said yeah. And so we have this thing at work about making polls for stupid shit. So we put up a poll about, do you use a scoop or a spoon? And this discussion went on for a while, because I think it was a day no one wanted to do any work. And so we came up with this scenario. It's late at night, you want ice cream, you got a bowl. laid out in front of you is a fully washed ice cream scoop and a fully washed normal ass spoon. Which do you reach for when to scoop out the ice cream?
This.
So Scoop did win by like 10 votes.
I mean, I play that scenario every night. Not every night. Every night I get ice cream. I wish I had an unlimited amount of ice cream to eat every night. But I always go with the spoon because I find it to be just as easy. I have never had... if anything, I find it easier because if you got some really cold ice cream, sometimes the shape of that scoop, because it's so deep, if you got some really cold ice cream, sometimes that ice cream's hard to get off that scoop. You gotta like bang it on the side of your bowl to get it to unstick from the scoop. Half the time I end up having to use a spoon to like.
Had that problem.
You just ain't having good ice cream.
That's what I'm saying.
If your ice cream ain't that cold, bro. No, but like, and then if you want like, sometimes you can get like a really big one with a spoon. If you like use it like an ice pick, jam it into the ice cream and just like pull it a little bit, it'll just separate a giant chunk of ice cream, bro. Because it's thin, so it gets in there and makes a big crack. You just pull it right up.
Do you get the DLC, Ethan?
I thought I did, but it's only letting me select from 5 cars. Hold up.
Did you get? There were like
50 DLCs, bro.
There were a lot of DLC, but there was also like 2 versions, weren't there?
Yeah, last gen and next
2
gen.
versions of the game. Oh.
No, but I just got like all those cars. Like I just went through and like clicked on all the free downloadable content that I could access. And I didn't see any of them pop up.
So moving on from, we can play a different game too. Moving on from the scoop versus spoon, another similar topic, which was put in there, but then also, I started thinking about it again when we were talking about pizza the other day. I want to talk about that too. Is spoon versus fork for different meal options. Ethan, you wrote that down. What what did you have in mind when you brought up that topic?
So like specifically
Humor me.
something like fried rice, like what do y'all choose? Do y'all choose the fork or the spoon?
I don't.
Spoon.
I abstain from that. I don't.
Pierce is white.
What's your problem
Yeah.
with rice there, Pierce?
I just don't
Fried
care for
rice?
rice. I just don't care for rice.
You don't like fried rice, bro?
Nah,
Fried rice is just
so
like
good.
I don't know.
fatty goodness.
I don't know. Maybe that's just one of those things that, like, you know, like when I was younger, I decided I didn't, and it's just stuck. I don't know. Maybe I'm sure I'd be fine with it if I ate it again. But it's just one of those things I don't really, you know, you decide when you're young and just haven't ventured off that yet.
We gotta get this man some fried
damn.
rice, apparently.
Yeah, for real, what the fuck?
Okay, but like, what are other meals that like? Okay,
Some big like question
Soup.
meals for it. Soup is a spoon. What
yeah, that's. See, what I was thinking of was, so like, for example, let's say, you guys ever like get mashed potatoes and like, you know, mix it with
yeah.
another food that it would mix well with, you know, like chicken noodles or something. Like if you get mashed potatoes and chicken noodles, you like mix them together.
Only on
Ever.
Thanksgiving.
Well, like just stuff like that. If
When
I'm
the
if I'm
combo's
mixing,
around.
yeah, if I'm mixing something with mashed potatoes or like a turkey Manhattan.
I don't eat mashed potatoes with a spoon, bro. I eat them with a fork.
Really?
Like even by themselves, yeah.
Spoon.
Huh? That's that's actually that's a whole different thing. Really? You eat it with a fork?
It's not like
I've
liquid
done that.
enough.
I
that
mean,
it'll-
yeah, like
Like the fork
Depends
won't
on the
miss
mashed
anything.
potatoes. Popeyes, I'm
You're
gonna
not
go with a spoon
wrong,
every
but-
time. But they give you a
I feel
spoon.
like-
Popeyes, they'll give you a spoon, so I just use
the
that.
thing with mashed potatoes is that it depends on the type of bowl you're eating it from, because sometimes like it's hard to scoop up the like remaining mashed potatoes with a fork because but like with a
Usually, if
spoon.
it's in like a bowl or something, like from like Popeyes or another fast food joint, they usually like give you spoons, so I'll just use that.
Let's go.
Ethan got the car. Let's
We
go.
got the car.
That's interesting. So, why
Tim,
don't
what
you
kind
like?
of robe you wearing?
It's just a Baby Yoda blanket.
Aw,
Ain't even a robe, bro.
disappointing.
Man, ain't got his robes on. Shit.
So why don't you guys
Sir.
like pizza with a fork?
It's just not
Yeah,
the
what's
way.
wrong with you guys?
What do you have against pizza with a fork, bro?
Fucking
It's
humble,
not the
bro.
way.
That's my problem with, you know. What are you gonna fuck, bro?
You don't like feeling fancy?
You're
You can
being
even
all
come up
prim
with
and
an
proper eating
Yeah,
that shit with a
John.
fork. Come on, reach
Dude,
out.
it
Be an
hits
American.
different.
Eat that shit with your bare hands.
Dude, it
Okay,
hits
here's a
different.
question. You get that square pizza that was really popular 5 years ago.
Ugh,
And
nah, that was
you
never
get a
good.
middle
I
piece.
just wouldn't.
Hands. I love the
You
square
eat
pizza.
a middle piece with your hands.
I mean,
bro?
I'll eat it. Look,
Yes.
I will always eat a pizza with my hands, but like, if there's a fork available, bro, like if they give me a fork, there is at least like a 50% chance I will use that fork every time.
Are you for real? That is
Yeah.
unhinged, bro.
Like at Greeks,
I use that fork 0% of the time. No
Hey,
matter
they
what.
give it to you
Even if
for
it
a
would help
reason,
me.
bro.
Pierce,
Putting a
What?
fork.
do you have other maps?
This is a different map.
Yeah, they're
Isn't
all
this
like,
just Batman?
well,
They're
they're
all
all
in the
they're
Batman theme, but
yeah. There's like a couple themes and then like 5 tracks in each theme.
Oh,
Mario Kart.
I assumed we'd just been playing the same Batman map.
No. No, because we've been doing custom tracks. But pizza, like, I don't know. You can't describe it. There's just something about pizza with a fork. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's pussy shit, bro.
No, bro, it's good.
Disagree.
You don't understand. It's not
You
pussy
wouldn't
shit,
like
bro.
when
It's
you go
fancy.
to an Asian restaurant or like a Chinese or
This
Japanese
is not at
type
all the
restaurant. Yes, and they put chopsticks down and they also put like a fork down. If you use the fork, you're a coward. It's
I don't know how to use chopsticks.
Cowardice.
I'm using a
but,
fork.
Like, you
Batman's not
know,
red fried
pizza
rice either.
pizza places are putting down, the fork just to see if you'll use it, to see if you're weak, if you're afraid of getting your hands a little dirty,
They're testing you.
gripping that slice.
Hey, man. When you try it, your life will be changed.
I mean,
I
I've
disagree.
done it, but
Yeah.
Not enough, I guess.
it's just not the way. It's not the way God intended pizza to be, consumed. Won't
I don't
stand
know. I
for it.
bet God eats with a fork.
No way God eats with a fork.
Bro, it's God. You think he wants to get that shit on his robes?
I think God couldn't get that shit on his robes if he tried, bro.
Bro, he's God.
Exactly.
He could get that shit on his robes if he tried.
Nah.
Yes, he could. His robes are not more
No.
powerful than
Could
him.
God stain an unstainable shirt that he created?
He could just
bro?
make it
He could
unstainable.
not, bro. Nah. God doesn't get dirty.
All right, what
Yeah,
else
can't
is
Can
get
God create a shirt that even he can't stain? That's what I was looking for.
when you wrote that topic down, I swear I had a lot more meals in my head.
Same.
That you eat with
Like-
a fork.
Well, no, that like that
That are
I could just
debatable.
bring up, yeah, that are just debatable in conversation. But now I can't think of any. I don't know, like I think a lot of it comes down to just like sides. Like
Yeah.
okay, like corn. If you have like a side of corn or peas,
Spoon.
Spoon.
1000% spoon. It's so difficult with a fork, bro. It's
I
not
think
worth it. But green beans, those are forks.
yeah, green beans are forks. 100%.
Green beans are plants.
That is true. Or like, okay, do you eat your... All right, Jackson, Mr. Mashed potatoes with a fork. What do you eat your ice cream with? A fork or a spoon?
Spoon?
I mean, it's pretty much the same consistency, mashed potatoes and ice cream. Why don't you use a fork?
Not really.
Kinda. I mean, unless you're taking an hour to eat it and it melts, it's pretty much the same. That's why they use mashed potatoes for ice cream on movie sets.
Yo, that's right, they do.
They do? I hate knowing
Yeah.
that.
Bro, most food is not real. Or it's
Yeah,
made of a
but, like,
or it's just made of a
gross that it's
completely
mashed
different
potatoes.
food.
Most food is not
It's not. It's just made of other foods.
That's going in the quote.
I mean, that kind of is true. Most food is just made up of other foods.
Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah.
It is.
That's one way. I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it.
About cake.
Okay, okay,
Fork. But you could eat it with a spoon.
I
You
sometimes
could.
do eat cake with a spoon.
Okay. If it's cake and some ice cream, I'll eat it with a spoon.
Yes.
Bro, now I want some cake and some ice cream. I've been mixing that shit up. It's so good.
Roast making ice cream cake.
As God intended, bro.
Bro, Ethan, you sound a little off the gourd right now.
I am off my gourd.
Alright. Did you win, Jackson?
I did. First win.
Yeah.
This,
I suck ass at this game. I have not gotten anything but last, and I'm really far in last.
Sounds like you need to get.
Sounds like a skill issue, bro. It sounds like you need to take a hit. Bro, that exit in Seattle that everyone crashes into?
Yes, bro.
Dude, that
Oh
thing's
my God.
insane.
Forgot about that.
Skill issue.
It is, okay, it is pretty telegraphed. Like, I've seen a POV of, like, going into the exit. It is pretty telegraphed that, like, there is clear, like, you gotta slow down. But also, like, I am one for reading. Like, I am someone who is going to, like, I know that it's a big thing in out in the real world that people just don't read anything ever. I'm not one of those people.
Ethan.
I read, but like,
Yo, the dubby. She.
if an exit is like weird, I'm gonna fuck that shit up. Like if an exit, if like going onto an interstate or off an interstate is any different than the normal, I'm fucking that shit up. Like borderline
like
crash.
if you have a
just happened.
GPS on, it explains that shit to you. It'd be like the speed
Does
limit
it?
is changing, and yeah.
Bro, if it's not telling me the exact lane I should be in, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
Thank God it does that sometimes.
Mine tells me every time, bro.
But
It'd be like, stay in the
anyways,
middle lane.
there's an exit. There's just, I don't know what the interstate. There's just an interstate exit in Seattle that the exit is not like a normal off ramp where you go off, you slow down. It's like a I don't know what you'd call it. I don't know, the opposite of a merge lane.
Diverge?
Like, yeah, a diverge lane. But it's like there's no like ramp. It's like the road just separates.
Yeah.
We have similar things, and like there's similar things, but like in Indiana, but they all lead to other interstates. Like, think about like exit like 200 or something that goes from
I don't
69.
know exit numbers.
It's right by your house. It's literally
Cool.
it is right next to your house. But it goes from 69 to 465. So like it's an exit, but it just goes from one interstate to the other. But that's an exit But that exit happens
Fuck
just
this
like that.
track. Oh my god.
I only chose it because it looked crazy.
It fucking is.
It was not made for these cars.
Um,
I just fucking...
are you not taking corners slow, bro? Or are you just flying over the edge?
I boosted, like it was a steep climb, so I boosted, and then I flew off, and like it ramped me upwards.
How you doing, Sam?
I've been trying to. I was just using my PlayStation controller, wondering why it wasn't moving.
Bro, he didn't say anything.
Yellow too.
Bro, we've been playing for like almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's too late now, bro.
Bro, you sound like you need to take another hit.
I was gonna say that.
All right, Ethan, you stop. You're in first. We're only 30% done with this race.
I keep bumping into every wall. I have tipped over. Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Okay, anything else happen interesting? We haven't even been recording for an hour yet. And that's just recording. We've been recording way longer than we've been doing the pod.
Nah, we went right into it this time.
You did.
We always do.
That's true.
Justin Roiland, what say you? What say you boys on Justin Roiland? He has been exonerated.
He's been exonerated. I missed that.
Yeah.
His case was dismissed.
Why?
Not insufficient evidence.
All right. Well,
And that doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that he is innocent. That's the big thing here. Like,
yeah.
Are we gonna wait 3 minutes for Sam?
yeah,
All right.
we're doing a podcast.
We've got the time.
Yeah, the case again. I mean, listen, whether or not his case has been dropped doesn't deny the fact that entire after that was revealed, the next week was spent with people who know him and have worked with him just being like, yeah, he is like one of the worst people to work with, and he has not done doesn't change the fact that like them firing him from. Oh, do you think like that stuff will be reversed? Do you think he's still going to be fired from Rick and Morty and like Solar
Yes.
Opposites?
I hope so.
Chances are.
Or do you think they go like, well, he'll be back as the voice at least?
I think they could maybe do that. I could see that being an option.
It'll be interesting. Let's see where this goes. Do you think? All right. Do you think we'll see him on? Do you think we're gonna see him on like Newsmax within a year?
For sure.
I hope not, but probably louder. with
Like
Trevor.
we're definitely gonna see him on like Tucker Tonight. For sure.
We're all here.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Back
I
to
think
the
he's.
grind.
I don't know. 'Cause the whole like him saying canceled, like him using the phrase canceled in that tweet where he was like, I have been, you know, these crimes are no more.
I am uncanceled.
OJ
At
was
least
also
he's
proven
one
innocent.
of the ones that like he was actually canceled. Like
What the fuck
whether it
was
was-
that?
He
Justifi-
no
he
okay
could think
yeah
it wasn't
he was
justifiable,
canceled.
but he was definitely he was actually canceled. Other than like I guess the one thing would have been like if he had lost his Twitter like Kanye, but you know he lost all his jobs and
Yeah, bro, are we playing in like the Dark Knight Batcave?
I think
That
so.
looks like it.
No wonder why this track is so fucked.
Is that Batcave a W or an L?
W.
That was a W.
Really?
I've seen that set in like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Or you
Really?
think
That's
of,
a-
like the Wayne.
know, he
I
had
don't think
two
that was the
Bat
Batcave,
caves,
was it?
though.
That was in the Wayne tower that he had like the monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was like Lucius
Yeah, it
Fox's.
wasn't like a legit Batcave. It was like a pseudo Batcave.
Because he did have
He
the
had-
real
he had a
Batcave
real
at the
Batcave,
manor
too.
still.
Yeah. But like in the Dark Knight, he like
Yeah, they.
they like
That's
for
where they
some
test the
reason-
tumbler too, and Batman Begins.
Yeah.
do you guys like the Dark Knight? This is I don't know. We just kind of like had a full.
Transitioned.
Do you guys like the Dark Knight costume? Batsuit?
Yeah.
It gets better. It starts out kind of funky.
Yeah, I think the Batman Begins suit is not that. I think the Batman Begins suit is not that great, but I think the Dark Knight one's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Batman Begins suit has a weird bat logo on it.
They were definitely the best looking suits for their time.
Yeah.
I think they're not my favorite, but I think they're the best like cinematic, or they're the most like cinematic bat suits. Like when you think about Batman in a movie, like
Think of
like
Christian Bale Batman.
or like when you think about like let's say no Batman movie or like a realistic like grounded Batman movie with like like this is the first of its kind and it's like dark and gritty Batman, like that suit is like a perfect like movie adaptation of like that.
Bro, Michael Keaton in that Flash trailer is so goofy.
Yes.
Bro, he's moving around, he's moving and grooving.
Like,
Dude looks like an old ass motherfucker in that
He is
suit.
an old ass
And then it like cuts
motherfucker.
to him just like.
Bro looked old in his movie.
See, it wouldn't be so bad. Like, yeah, he is old. He should be old, but like, when it cuts to him just doing like clearly CGI like flips and shit, it's like, oh, yeah, that doesn't jive.
I don't know, I'm down for it. I'm down for an old ass Batman that can just suddenly do magical acrobatics. The Rock's vision for the
Yeah.
The Rock had visions.
there was like a whole beef going on this week about The Rock and like his involvement with Shazam,
Oh.
like and
do
like
tell.
so there were reports that came out this week that The Rock is the reason that the Justice Society could not appear in Shazam 2, and he also stopped Shazam from appearing in that they were going to have that same post-credit scene where like the Justice Society recruit Shazam, but it was going to be in the Black Adam movie, and he said no to that also
Why?
because he hates his like fucking
His
main
baby.
character. Like, imagine if like someone signed on to make a Reverse Flash movie. Oh, yes. Imagine someone signed on to make a Reverse Flash movie, and then they said, "But I don't want the Flash to be associated with this character at all." That's what The Rock's doing. The Black Adam is literally Shazam. He's literally the classic villain that has the same powers.
I feel like someone sold him on the role
He has the same costume.
Black Adam, but like didn't tell him who the character were. Like they told him everything except for like he's kind of a B tier villain that's counter to Shazam. I feel like they told him he's this like ancient hero, like slave that got these powers and overthrew the gods, and The Rock was so on board, and then he found out about Shazam. He's just like, no, The Rock fights Superman, and then
I think that's probably what. The one thing though with this whole report, it sounds really odd that he would have been able to stop them from using the Justice Society in Shazam.
Yeah.
But I
How
mean,
does-
I
hey,
didn't believe any of it
maybe,
until
maybe,
Zachary Levi was the one that was saying something.
yeah, that's the thing. But like, did he really hold that much power over the DC universe like before James Gunn came on? Was he really like? Was he genuinely gonna shape? Was the hierarchy of power about to change?
Well, I feel like that decision was probably made before, um, before Black Adam released and bombed. I bet they made the decision about this Justice Society and Shazam, and I don't know. I think just DC at that point just felt that he was the answer.
Well, yeah, the big star.
Yeah, like what they needed to revitalize the DC universe, because he is a big star. He does seem to be a box office draw, at least until Black Adam.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
Jungle
no,
Cruise,
it made
I think,
money,
also
bro.
didn't do well.
Ask him.
But like, after that, they were probably like, nah, fuck this. Like, yeah, reset the universe. But before then, I think that was their like last swing, and so they were just, yes, Dwayne, we'll make sure that you fight Superman, and that Shazam can't talk about you.
God, that's just like, I think a lot of people have pointed out that like Shazam, like a lot of problems with Shazam 2 stem from the fact that it can't be like a lot of problems with Shazam 2 would be fixed if it could have just been a Black Adam and Shazam movie. Like the movie should have been that.
Mastermind the villain, or Mr.
That
Mind,
t-
sorry.
That too, but like not having any connection to
Yeah.
your main villain, it's just so weird.
Yo, don't tease those toes, bro. I'll come over there and suck them.
And because like, oh, they're curling, bro.
Grippers are out.
The grippers are out.
He was just so obsessed with like, he's like, yeah, I'm a hero who kills.
Really wanted to be an anti-hero.
And apparently he like wasn't. He was barely even an anti-hero in his movie. Have you guys seen it?
No.
Yes.
You saw it? Did you see it recently?
Yeah.
I feel like I remember you saying that.
Yeah. I watched it on HBO at the beginning of the year. It's fine. It's mid.
Yeah, from what I heard, it was just like fine. Like it wasn't like offensive, like offensively bad.
The only things I like explicitly remember about it are the goofy, Superman post-credit scene, and the really goofy first opening scene of the movie. There's just this string of expositional dialogue that was hilarious. Would have to.
Speaking of bad movies, though, this can be our last thing here, but I wanted to mention it because I don't think we've talked about it at all. I'm surprised Sam hasn't brought it up. Did you guys see Tommy Wiseau's new movie? Got a trailer?
No.
They
Is it the
finally
shark
released
one?
it.
Yeah.
He finally made it.
Yeah, I got a trailer. You guys hype?
Sam is so happy.
Probably not gonna see it.
Yeah.
My thing is the charm around Tommy Wiseau in The Room is great, but I feel like it loses that when the director becomes self-aware and they're just like, look, here's another bad movie from the guy who made that bad movie that everyone loves to hate. It's they're self-aware that they're making bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's I feel like the charm with The Room was that it's just a bad movie that was just made by this guy. But when he goes on and he just starts making other bad movies, it's I don't know. Doesn't hit the same.
No, it does not.
Anything else? I'm down for a one.
What if you came so hard that your balls exploded.
That'd be
It happened to
fucking
my
crazy.
neighbor once.
No, it
What's the
didn't.
hardest you guys have ever cummed?
It's back in
Like,
like
like,
2014.
like you ever leave a dent in the wall or something?
No.
Leave a dent in the wall. No.
Oh, I'm definitely disconnecting, bro.
I left a man
Yeah, it's been
blind.
going off.
I cured a man's blindness.
You cum in his eyes?
Yo,
Yeah.
this dude got the holy cum.
So
I am the Messiah.
when Jackson and I run trains, I blind a man and then Jackson cures him.
Shit's miraculous.
Miraculous.
All right, what's your one, Sam?
Burger great.
Great.
Jackson, are we gonna have the same one this week? You think?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's John Wick Chapter 4.
Hell yeah.
Banger movie.
Fuck yeah.
I'll
yeah.
tag
Yeah, I
with
disconnected.
Sam for the one.
I'm
How
just
did
getting
this
off of
connect?
Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
How did these movies just keep getting better? This is like
Bro,
just
I will
wow.
I'm not gonna say anything because it's very spoiler. I had one gripe with the movie, and that the very end of the movie was like sudden. Maybe I was just high, but it felt like it just kind of happened.
I kind of yeah. Won't get too much like further into that, but like, I liked it. I liked how it happened.
Yeah, a 9 out of 10 at least.
People are giving it perfect scores.
Yeah,
I think so. Me and my fiance, we watch a movie a week at the theaters, and we rate those movies out of 100, so that at the end of the year we can go back and like see what our highest ranked movies of the year were and all that. And I think this is now my highest of the year. I gave it a 99 out of 100.
Damn.
I think it's a near perfect
Okay.
movie. I don't even hesitate to say it's the best action movie I've ever seen. And
Bro, you
there's
gotta
a scene
you gotta
in
start
it-
like a letterbox or something.
for sure, yeah. Well, I don't care that much.
Little spreadsheet action.
Well, you can keep track of it and look back at the end of the year.
Yeah, we've got a little spreadsheet going. I'm too lazy, so I'm just giving it a number, not explaining further. So then later on, I have to like think about why I gave it that number. But dude, there's a scene. Like the whole movie is nonstop, and then like I can list off a number of scenes that I thought were like some of the best in the series and some of the just coolest action sequences of all time in here. But there's one in particular towards the end, and like. The only thing to reveal about it is it takes a top-down perspective, Dead Ops arcade style.
Hell
And
yeah.
it's just like I haven't stopped thinking about it. This movie is fantastic.
Shit.
yeah. After that scene, I had to go to the bathroom to wipe up my pants, bro. It was that good.
Yeah. Also, like we don't know Jackson. We saw this movie together. I kind of part of me wants to go see the movie again, or just go into a theater playing this movie again to see if it was just our theater fucking up, or if this is the loudest fucking movie
It
ever.
was so fucking loud. The movie starts like, yeah, it would have been loud, but like, first noise is a very loud boom that almost takes my eardrums out.
Like the first sound the movie makes, it's John Wick punching like a board essentially. It shook the fucking theater like we all of our asses jumped at that. And then like it like I couldn't even pay attention to the movie at first because like the gunshots were deafening and it was just that loud. But then I don't know. I think I couldn't tell if we got used to it or
Yeah.
But at,
Hell
like
yeah.
by the end of the movie, I was like, yeah, it's fucking cool that it's this loud. It's like every gunshot just felt like a real gunshot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
Shit was
do.
crazy.
Oh man.
But yeah, Ethan, you've seen 1, 2, and 3, right? Yeah, you got to get out there for 4. You will love it.
Hell yes.
It's also like if all theater experiences are like that for this movie, like you want to see this movie in theaters. It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's a nightclub scene where like the music just invades your brain when it's that loud, and
What
then,
an excellent
like,
series.
all the
John
like
Wick.
punches and
God damn.
like breaking of necks just hits really hard.
Well, shit.
It's perfect, bro.
All right, Sam, pick a number between 1 and 2.
1.
All right, Pierce, what's your 1?
So, I don't know. My one is between two pairs of things.
So 4 things total.
Yes, but
4
but
ones.
two of each go together, and I've been trying to decide. I think I'll just do an honorable mention real quick, only because only because half of this has been my one before. I'm pretty sure my honorable mention will be Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, because in the time since the last podcast, I had finished Justice League and moved on to Justice League Unlimited. Those are really great shows. I'm really loving like some of the story arcs, like one particular with like Hot Girl that happens like towards the end of Justice League and then into Justice League Unlimited. That's really good. Just great show. Just continuing forth in my DC AU journey. I finished B-TAS and I started S-TAS, and I'm gonna start Beyond soon.
Yes.
But my real ones are gonna be Creed 1 and 2.
Fuck yeah.
I'm seeing Creed 3 on Tuesday. I've just been busy. I've been meaning to see it for like a
Hell
week and a half
yes.
now. I keep putting it off because I keep having things to do. But I finally I'm seeing it Tuesday.
Let's go.
But I really like Creed. I would say honestly, like, I think Creed 1 is a better movie, but I enjoyed Creed 2 a lot more. Not a lot more. They're both like very close in quality and very good. But like I think 1 is a better like made movie. But 2 is just like, I don't know. I just had a lot more fun watching it. Or it like kept my attention. But maybe my attention was just already
Still,
there
a lot of times
because
for
I had already seen the first one, so it's like I was already invested.
oh shit.
That could totally be it. Because I mean, because I was going into that fresh. Like I've never even seen the Rocky movies, so like I was going into Creed completely fresh. So like I feel it might have just taken me a minute to like get connected. You know, I was like kind of like zoned in and out for like the first half of the first movie until like I don't know. I started really getting invested when like Rocky, or like when like Rocky got cancer, and then like Creed, and then like they did that thing, and they were like, "I'm not fighting if you're not fighting," and it's like I don't know. I like that thing where it's like one of them is like actually fighting, and the other one's like metaphorically fighting, you know, but they're both fighting. And I don't know. I thought that was an interesting thing. But the second movie, like, oh man,
Damn, bro, this cancer's got hands.
it's so good.
Had a good time.
I don't know. The fights were fun. The antagonists were fun. Even though I hadn't seen Rocky 4, I still like, you know, I still. Also, I needed to know like, I learned in the first Creed that his dad had died while boxing, and I already knew that Dolph Lundgren's character was in 4 and had a connection to Rocky. So all I needed to know was that he was the one that killed his
Yeah.
dad, and I already like was able to make that like emotional connection to the story without having known those story beats. And I really enjoyed it a lot. I'm gonna be I'm how well in 3 do they handle Rock? Because I heard
Oh.
Rocky is just like not in it, and he's only mentioned like once.
He's not in it. Like Sylvester Stallone
I know the whole
protested
like
the movie,
yeah.
essentially.
I know the whole like there's like drama
I think
with
the movie does just fine without him.
because it is kind of weird to like have this character and then just like poof. But like I mean, obviously, the movies everyone says it's good, so I imagine they did it fine. That is crazy. His like weird like feud with Rocky, or like his weird relationship with the Rocky franchise. Because I'm pretty sure like the story is that he like sold the Rocky script, right? Yeah, like the original, like he sold it, and then he lost, and so he doesn't have the rights to the film franchise. Because like Sylvester Stallone created Rocky,
Yeah.
like that's like his like he's the creator of that franchise, but I'm pretty sure like he sold the script for the first one or something like that, and with that also went the rights, I believe.
Yeah, he sold it for pennies because he just wanted it to
Yeah,
be made.
it was like super cheap. Um, and and now like he wants his franchise back because like he created it, he wants it back, and so like he kind of has this feud with the people who do own it. Nothing against like it's nothing against like Creed, like the Creed franchise, that like he wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my one. It's good. I'll see Creed 3 soon, and I'm watching all the John Wick movies this
Ooh.
through this week. I'm just buying Peacock. I'm not sitting through ads. And I'll also watch Puss in Boots.
All right, Ethan, what's your one?
Is that animated movie? What is that? Oh no, I know what I'm thinking of. I know what I'm thinking of. This dude's
Bro,
hyped up.
speaking of the ecstasy of gold, bro, one of the previews for before John Wick was for a movie that's being made by the same people who make John Wick, and it's about a Polish prospector who finds gold, um, and he like strikes it, but like he's got to get like miles. He's got miles back to get home, and while he's going home, he runs into a bunch of Nazis, and like the Nazis like capture like his family or whatever, and the whole movie is about this dude fucking ripping apart Nazis trying to get his family back, and I'm hyped for it. When we first saw the preview, I was expecting like Gold Rush era USA. Then the dude runs into Nazis, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a total.
Yeah.
Not enough. Inglorious Bastard type beats in the world.
Ethan, take us out. All right.